Hello friends, and welcome back to Reverence Gaming. This is Know Your Weapon, and today we're going to be taking a look at the PP-2000. Okay, so first thing we're going to go over our loadout. For the optic, we're using the Coyote red dot sight, as we always do. And for the accessory, we are, yes, back to the lovely, very attractive green laser sight. And for the barrel, we are using the heavy barrel. By the way, you could use the red laser sight or the little Predator 3-dot laser sight if you so choose, but the green is better. And there is no underbarrel attachment. And for the paint, we're just sticking with default black, though yes, we're running around with our little black PP. Now, I'm not sure why, but the more people you spray down with your little black PP, the madder they seem to be. And yes, in case you're wondering, the PP-2000 is a personal defense weapon specific to the engineer class. That's right, the engineer class, or as I like to affectionately refer to them, the anti-stupid sniper that never moves class. And on the note of being an engineer, please, oh please, if you are in a tank and you are a gunner and you are an engineer and your tank gets hit, get out of the tank and then repair it. And if you are a tank driver and an engineer is trying to repair your tank, do not drive off and have him type profanity into the chat because you have really done something exceptionally stupid. It's almost on par with the frustration I feel when you die and 4 or 5 friendly medics walk over your dead body and you know at least one of them has defibrillator paddles, but no, they won't use them on you because they're too precious to waste on a dead body. And that's enough of going down that rabbit hole. Let's get back to the little black PP. I know that's what you really want to talk about. So you might be thinking to yourself, Mike, why don't you strap on a suppressor to that bad boy and commence Operation Creep Up creepily behind people to do the sneaky sneak and whisper silent death into their ears? Well, the reason is simple. The suppressor on this weapon is just poopy. Poopy's the word. It's just really bad. It's just a really bad attachment for this weapon, and you should never put a suppressor on this weapon. You'll just get frustrated and angry and once again be punching your monitor when you shouldn't. You should be strapping on a heavy barrel and be loud and proud, baby. Loud and proud. Now, while you're being all loud and proud, shooting your gun maniacally, you should be concerned about the level of ammo consumption. Yes, this gun goes through ammo like that Kid Augustus in Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory goes through candy. Yes, nothing like a fat kid with unlimited candy, except you don't have unlimited candy. You have support players that are very greedy with their candy. They don't want to give you their candy. They don't like sharing, so good luck with that. Of course, you could always pay a visit to the Operation Metro, where there is approximately 10,000 ammo boxes at the base of any given set of stairs. And the only real other negative aspect of this weapon is really at range. It just doesn't quite have what it takes to compete at range. The damage drop off and a few other things just doesn't make it that good. And that really kind of makes sense given that this is a personal defense weapon and was never really intended to be shooting people halfway across the map. Now, on that note, if you are being killed halfway across the map by this weapon, now there's a couple possibilities here. Number one, you were being shot by someone else at the same time and a random stray bullet caught you in the noggin and now you were dead and very angry. Or they are cheating, okay? They're just dirty cheaters. They do exist, but a far more likely possibility, I think, is that you've just been diced. That's right, diced. It's that term we use when the game does something really incredibly stupid and frustrating. And getting back on track, let's talk pack position. For this weapon, I'm going to highly recommend that you be a front of the pack player. So if you're more of an aggressive playstyle and you like to really get in there and tear it up, then this is really going to be a solid option for you. The hipfire is really quite good. It's one of the better hipfires in the game. And that's going to give you a major advantage because you're going to be moving around a lot while people are standing still ADS. And so that gives you a pretty significant edge on things. Add on top of that the fact that you have a 45 round magazine and you're able to kill quite a few people before you have to reload. Now, the ADS on this weapon is also really one of the better ADS that I've seen. You create a nice tight grouping, there's very little recoil, so if you put this gun at head level, you will be getting a lot of headshots. So that's a major advantage to this weapon. So all around, this really is a get in there and get the job done kind of weapon. And in terms of actually shooting this weapon, you can get away with some pretty impressive 5, 10, or even 15 round bursts and maintain a relatively tight grouping. Now, the hipfire is also pretty much the same thing. It's just kind of a tight grouping. So when you're hipfire engaging people, you can pretty much hold down the trigger until they're dead and be successful. Bursting 5 to 10 round is obviously going to be more accurate than just dropping the hammer, But if you run into a situation where you turn the corner and there's 3 or 4 bad guys staring at you going, hey, what's up, want to party? Well, you do want to party. Whip out that PP and just drop the hammer and melt their faces. You'll watch 3 or 4 people die in front of you, or you won't, and you'll die, and that will be upsetting. But don't blame me. This is Battlefield 4. And, well, that's pretty much all I have for you, so thanks for watching, and, you know, go PP on some faces. Well, don't actually pee on anyone. That's disgusting. I mean, especially their face. Just don't pee on any. Just don't pee on anyone ever. What's wrong with you? Like, seriously, I'm just referring to shooting people in the game with a gun. I mean, it's just a gun. It doesn't mean anything weird or anything. I mean, if you've been having any weird thoughts or thinking anything else in this game, well, you might just be a pervert. I mean, why would you think some of these things that maybe you've thought? If you haven't thought anything, then, well, good job, and, you know, go out there and shoot some people. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.